self-righteous hypocrisy, along with a quest for power, keep you from the truth. This is what we see playing out in John chapters 18 and 19, that people were willing to sacrifice the truth of God in order to keep up their appearance of goodness and in order to retain power. And those same cancers still eat away at our souls today. It could be very easy for us to read and pull apart a passage like we've seen in John chapters 18 and 19 and think, yep, I definitely know some people like that. I know some hypocrites, and I know some people that love to strut their stuff and think that they are the business. And yet we never fail to realize that we are those people. I am those people. The Bible is not meant to be just a window that shows you all the different types of people that are out there, but the Bible is meant to be a mirror that exposes our own hearts. The other day, our family took a little bike ride through our neighborhood and some other places around where we live. And this is one of my favorite times of the year because of all the change that is taking place and all the colors that come forth. All the Japanese maples and the freshly cut grass. It can really be a beautiful sight. Well, part of our bike ride included me having to walk my bike back to our house because of a flat tire. And on the way back, as I was looking at all of these beautiful houses, all these Norman Rockwell types of images, I began to think, I wonder what goes on behind the front door. Everything on the outside would make you think that there is peace and warmth and life and blessing on the inside. But I know that's not always the case. I know some of the horror, some of the language, some of the abuse that takes place behind that front door. And it got me thinking about this particular text and got me thinking about you. Do you try really hard to make the outside of your home, the outside of your family look really good, only for the reality to be that all kinds of fighting and shouting and ridicule and chaos goes on behind the front door? Well, then you're a hypocrite that cares more for and spends your time making people think you look good instead of spending all of that energy repenting and pleading with Christ to change the inside. We can't let our own perpetual hypocrisy and our own perceived authority cause us to pass over Jesus, keeping us from recognizing who He is. We must come to the truth, and you must come to the truth right now. Don't try and be like Pilate and simply wash your hands of Jesus Christ. You can't do that. But what you can do is to see yourself as Barabbas that's in this passage. Barabbas, that evil murderer, received a pardon unto life, and the perfect Son of God was crucified in his place. And that is essentially the gospel. That's the good news. This is what we celebrate in Jesus Christ. This is why we worship Him, that He willingly took the place of the criminal, the punishment for the criminal, and not just for Barabbas, but for all those who would recognize themselves as that criminal and put their hope in Jesus Christ. If you've done that, I want to encourage you to pray today, and that you would pray for Hannah McClellan, our missionary in Mexico. Also, remember the Burmese Life Word broadcast that's heard in Myanmar.